almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay. Let me check the objectives. Go to the bar. Talk to Bradley, talk to Fitzroy. Let's see, Pierce. I got 1 CP. I'll throw it under eloquence for now. There we go. Darkwater. Places. There we are. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is the Medical Institute. And then Darkwater Port at the entrance. Yeah, at the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. That's actually quite sad. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta hit escape. Okay, he said he's gonna walk around the docks a little bit, so let's take a moment and see what's here. Let's go chat with this fine, upstanding gent in a moment. Let's see what's down here. Nothing? Nothing at all. Alright. Let's go talk to this guy. Can we? No, we actually cannot. Okay. Okay, well that kind of defeats the purpose of actually walking the docks and exploring. Okay, where was Fitzroy now?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You're not sailors. Doesn't quite seem like the proper Old English style dialogue. I was just waiting to hear a random whoa!
Pox limping. You think we don't know what you're doing?
Pulling the funds, you know?
I'll
Nothing
shut
for
up
you
your
here
big
either.
mouth once and for all.
Beat it.
Optimistic.
Okay. I'll just go the other way then. Then again.
Captain told you not to stick your nose
Any way to...
around here
No,
again.
no, damn.
This
Alright.
isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs.
Oh, that was a nice little change of graphic right there. Just sudden little
Nothing for
jump
you
cut.
here
We're
either.
already in trouble.
Beat it.
Alright, well, it was worth a shot.
You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to
Yeah, okay, there's nothing else over there. Now we just gotta go in here. The Stranded Whale, since 1772. Hey. How's it going? How you doing? Okay, fine, screw you. How about you? No? Alright. You? No one wants to talk to me. I feel left out and alone.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, come now. That was fun. Well, it wasn't me who
You
went
saw
looking for
what
it.
happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Oh, okay, then. Oh, crap. I should have went with a different choice. Alright. No
I didn't
prohibition
expect
around
to
here.
find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Alright, find out about Darkwater. Find out about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay. It's not speaking ill
Her
if it's
vision.
true, which it isn't.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I would like to.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Well, I guess that's everything. At least for that option. Yeah, I'm looking for
You know
Warehouse
where this
36.
place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Of course you won't.
Captain
me try to
Fitzroy
order a
told
drink.
me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, as soon as I realized I had to hold the button down, I should have known better, but I was an idiot. Let's see if there is anything else here I can interact with. I can interact with this guy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of formidable toothless whales. The cetacean, I'm not sure how you say that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Wow. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. And then warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Cool. New clue memorized. The article, okay. Anything else to take note of yet?
Charles
There we go.
Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Damn. I was gonna say that's a lot for stuff, but no, that's a friggin' debt board. Yeah, I'd do the same thing if I saw Prohibition at this point. Not a heavy drinker, but I do enjoy a good beer.
What you looking at, stranger?
Nothing at all. What is a woman like you
The
doing in a place like
clientele
this?
is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Well then.
I told you to beat it.
Okay. Screw ya. I'll just continue on. Carry on with what's going on. Yeah, I don't want to leave yet. So I didn't check over here.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I'll
I've never
inquire.
heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Perhaps it was
I bid you farewell.
cannibalistic.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay. I do not recall where Bradley was, so I know the next step is probably not out. Okay. I missed something. Or am I just trying to leave the wrong... Yeah, that might just be the problem. Trying to leave through the wrong door. Okay. Nothing like a sense of eeriness. And close the door behind me at least. I'll be a gentleman. I may not be able to get a drink, but at least I can conserve the oil. Because, you know, I'm actually a decent individual like that. I'm not a total dick. Like that bartender who doesn't want to give me a drink. After all, that guy did start it. Alright, let's just go up here. Let's go visit the harbor master. But let's see what's behind here first. Do a little exploring. Yeah, that's a great spot for me to kind of hang out on. I see something blinking.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Okay, then. Let's see.
Broken.
There's something here.
This place seems half abandoned.
Bell don't work. Door does close, though.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Okay, let's check
A
out
souvenir
this.
from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
I guess there's no real need for it to be wiped.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Makes me wonder why exactly that got beached. Learning a Medicine, Volume 2. Okay. I thought I got another point, but I guess not. Okay, let's see here. Darkwater inhabitants. Roy. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar in Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on this subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Okay, then. Alright, so we got that. Any other shiny things before I talk to this guy? Oh, it's lit, that's why. I didn't notice the fire burning. Okay, drawer.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Anything on the back? Nope. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do, nothing I could use.
What a macabre souvenir.
Alright, guess I'll just go talk to him then. Can you... I don't know what the hell that was about. Yeah, nothing else. Alright, talk to me.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
On the table next to
These
me, right
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Well, again, there's nothing really that I can observe. Well, I already went through everything, but I'm going to be, I shall be that polite guy. And I'll close the door.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable. Talk about Darkwater.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
It was you. Admit it. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? I think I screwed up already.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Photograph looks strangely like you. Who is Cat? This is miraculous catch. I get the feeling Cat is that woman that's in there. So let's go with the photograph.
Your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
We already did.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already did.
I
Who's
found
Cat?
a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I found a threatening letter.
No, not that
signed
again.
by a-
What? I don't mind you.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not
with any...
Damn it.
She
Can you not...
Don't you?
There we go. Let's see.
I'm
Ask
looking
about
for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, let's go take a look over there then.